I'm with Marta Howell, the Executive Director of the Friends of the Boca Grande Community Center, and we're here again to talk about how the coronavirus has affected things with the Friends of the Boca Grande Community Center. So how are you?
Very fine, thank you.
So what kind of things had been planned that are now canceled at the community center?
Well, today I would be in France.
Oh,
So a big trip got canceled where we were taking 30 people from the island to visit Martin Walker in the Dordogne region of France. That was canceled early on. That was probably one of our first cancellations. But we also would have just completed a symposium on the Revolutionary War where we had 8 different speakers coming into Boca Grande to speak. A lot of programs have been canceled.
right, because you have to follow the guidelines for the community center, which is separate, and you have to go by the Lee County rules for
Sure.
being open or not being open.
Exactly.
Right. So what normally would a regular day look like at the community center?
Well, we have 7 employees, so we would all be there. Our telephones would be ringing. This time of year, we would just be finishing up programs, but people had been purchasing tickets for next year's programs already, particularly our All That Jazz program. And obviously that all came to a halt. So as soon as we can open back up, people are anxious to get back in touch with us and find out what's planned for next year.
Right. So you have 7 employees. Now, are any of them still working, or are they working remotely, or are they working at the center?
One of the last things we did was to connect our computers to a program called Log Me In, so we can all log into our computers from home. We are keeping all of our employees employed and have a commitment to do so through this entire crisis.
Oh, that's great. I'm sure that makes them feel a lot more secure too, that they still have a
Absolutely.
job and they can still work and feel productive.
Absolutely.
Which
Well,
is-
right now the productiveness is unfortunately processing refunds, but many people, you know, Boca Grande is a very generous community, and many people have asked that their tickets be converted into a donation to us. So very helpful.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So you found that there's a lot of support from the Boca Grande community, even though you're not having the programs that they wanted to go to.
Very supporting and looking forward to next year.
Wow, that's wonderful. So how has the coronavirus affected you personally?
Well, I'll tell you, my mom and dad are 85 years old and they live in Michigan, but they winter down here in Florida. So they're at a little RV park out in Lettuce Lake, and I've been toting groceries out to them weekly because I don't want them to go out. They're in a very safe place, and I'm trying to protect them the best I can.
That's wonderful. Now, as far as next year's programs, do you have an idea of what is going to be happening next year? You already have that scheduled?
Well, I'll tell you, it's really hard to know what to expect for next year. Most of our program is conducted by speakers who travel here, and so travel is going to be a very important component about what we can or can't do. My staff are looking into all different kinds of alternatives about how we might give our programs, either remotely or through chat kinds of opportunities. We're looking at how we can do social distancing at the community center. Can we do more programs outside? So we're looking at a lot of different alternatives right now, which, you know, we've got the time to do.
That's really great, because I think when this is, for the most part, is over, we are all going to have to adapt to a new normal.
That's right.
And part of that is the social distancing and what is going to be deemed appropriate for social distancing.
That's right.
But I think people are going to definitely come back to the community center and look for the Friends of the Boca Grande Community Center to bring some happiness and joy and programs into their
Thank you.
life again, so that we can once again enjoy what you do bring to the community. So I want to thank you for taking your time to talk to us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I've been very blessed to do this documentary for the Boca Grande Historical Society. We've heard a lot of stories from different businesses and island folks on how the coronavirus has impacted them. We know that Boca Grande is going to come back strong, and all the things that you loved to do before, you're going to be able to do again. perhaps on a gradual basis, but you'll be back to boating, fishing, swimming, playing tennis, driving your golf cart wherever you want on the island, and enjoying the beautiful sunsets that we have. So we look forward to the future of Boca Grande, and we will see you here again, crossing our beautiful bridge and enjoying Boca Grande on Gasparilla Island. Thank you so much.